is Aromie here. Welcome back to Color Malice Unlimited. We are here, waking up to the sight of our brother and our boyfriend in the kitchen. That's so like you. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know if you're wholesome or just innocent. I can't even hate you for it. Oh, great. I don't know why you're complimenting me. It's actually kind of embarrassing. So, you want to make her breakfast? Do you think Michiko would like that? He's so sweet. Dude! Before, when I was feeling really down, she made food for me. People cheer out when they eat tasty food. I don't think she's as simple as I am, but the hunger can't be helping matters. It really moved me, the way she tried her best to cheer me up. I could feel the compassion behind it. It had been during the Storm X day when I'd been worried about Minio, who had been snared in Ogata's scheme. I'd cooked the food he liked to try and cheer him up. So now it's my turn. She'll eat this and hopefully she'll feel at least a little better. Well, I'm not exactly the best cook, but it's the thought that counts. Is that why you looked like you were praying over the vegetables after you finished cutting them? I thought you were cursing them. No, man, I was infusing them with my cheer up power. Don't tell her. Yeah. Mino, you may look like an idiot, but I guess you're pretty serious on the inside. When I heard you're moving out of Yanagi's place, I thought you and my sister would move to a place together, but it never came up. Yeah, I can't say I never thought about it, but you're here too. I can't just leave you all alone. I never ever thought that Akito was part of Adonis. Kazuki. It had come as a shock when it turned out that Akito Sarah has been working for Adonis. For a while, Kazuki had locked himself in his room, refusing to even eat. I tried to comfort him, but my words hadn't gotten through, and he seemed to have shut out the entire world. I was closest to him, but I never realized the pain he was going through. I felt like I didn't deserve to be a musician after that. We were always together, we worked hard together, but now I'd be the only one to realize our dream. I couldn't stand the thought. But when I was really down in the dumps, you said something to me. Hey, Kazuki, don't tell me you're going to quit the band. I can't have that now. I'm your number 2 fan. Your sister is number 1. Sera trusted you with his dream. He's cheering for you. Even though he can't be here, that's what true friends do.
てんのに部屋の前で何度もしつこくってさ、面倒で折れたっつうか。
I told you to leave, but you just stayed in front of my room. It was honestly pretty annoying.
あの時は必死でだな。
Hey, I was trying really hard, you know.
ごめん、嘘。本当は結構あの言葉に救われてた。
Sorry, I didn't mean that. To tell you the truth, your words are what saved
セ
me.
ラーキとかどういうやつで、どんな曲を作って、どんなことで笑うのか。
I thought about what sort of music Akito Sarah would make and what would make him smile.
にでもいる普通のやつだって。俺は誰より知ってたんだ。
I know better than anyone else that he's just a regular guy you can find anywhere.
すぐ心の整理がつく問題じゃないよな。俺もおせっかいなこと言っちまったけど。
I know it'll take time, and I probably should have minded my own
でも
business.
あいつの方がずっとお前のこと心配してたんだぞ。お前を一人にさせるわけにはいかねえってさ。
But I'm sure that she's always been worried about you. She doesn't want you to be alone either.
知ってる。荷物にはなりたくねえって思ってたけど、俺結局は姉ちゃんとミネオさんに甘えてんだ。
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be a burden to you, Michiko, but I've ended up relying on you anyway.
一人じゃどうしたらいいかわかんなくて、ただのガキなんだって思い知ってるとこ。
I wouldn't know what to do on my own. I'm just a stupid kid.
そんな落ち込むなよ。俺もあいつもお前に甘えられた方が嬉しいんだ。
Don't say that, Kazuki. We're always happy to help you out.
あいつは家族を大事にしてる。あいつが大事にしてるもんは俺だって守りたいからな。
My god. Her family is as precious as my own. I want to protect what's important to her.
姉ちゃんがミネオさんを好きになったの、わかる気がする。見る目あると思うよ。
I think I know now why my sister fell in love with you. I can see it in her eyes.
そうか？いやー、なんか真面目に語っちまったな。あらかた出来上がったし、そろそろあいつを起こさねえと。
Oh, really? Well, this sure got heavy. I think the food's almost done, so we should wake her up. Uh-oh. I scrambled back into bed and threw the covers back on. I had a feeling that I wasn't supposed to overhear that conversation. Maybe men can only open up to each other. I never realized that's how Kazuki felt. Soon I heard footsteps approaching.
寝顔見たかったのに毛布かぶってら。
Oh, I wanted to see your face while you were asleep, but you're all snuggled up under the
で
covers.
も俺が起こしたら絶対驚くよな。どんな顔するかな。
I bet you'll jump when I wake you up. I wonder what kind of expression you'll make. Even though I couldn't see Minio's face, it was easy to imagine his excited expression. Okay, I didn't hear that conversation, and I don't know that Minio's here. I need to look genuinely surprised or else he'll suspect me.
おーい、朝だぞ。
That sounds like rough.
早く起きないと。くすぶっちゃうぞ。
Hey Michiko, it's morning. If you don't wake up, I'll tickle you. He'll tickle me. I didn't see that coming. What should I do? Should I surprise him? I think that would be funny. I should stay still though. I'm gonna stay still. Cause you know, if someone's whispering in my ear, I don't think I'll wake up instantly. Stay still. I wonder what he'll do if I just stay still. Giving to my curiosity, I waited Minio's next move.
起きない。なあ、おいって、起きてくれよ。
Why is he annoyed now? Oh, you're not waking up? Hey, come on, wake up. That sounds rough, dude. Like when he's like patting the blanket or whatever he's
ちょっ
doing.
と言ってみただけだったが、マジでくすぐるべきか。
I just wanted to say that, but I'll really tickle you, you know.
いやでもそれありか。触るんだぞ。無防備な彼女にそんな大それたことをして許されるのか甚だ疑問なわけで。
He's just rambling. I think I would wake up by now. Maybe it'll work. I don't really think I should be touching a defenseless woman. Uh-oh. He's gonna tie his brain into a knot. I better get up. Good morning.
おお、起きたのか。そっか。 ほっとしたような、ちょっと残念なような。
Oh, you're
複雑な
awake.
気分。
Oh. I'm relieved, but kind of disappointed too. Listen, you're about to have a meltdown, so I had to wake up. Sorry. Minio looked flustered, then looked at me as if he realized
お
something.
前、寝起きで俺がいたのにあんま驚いてないな。
Hey, you don't look very surprised to me. Hmm? Of course I am. I'm very surprised. Wowza!
もういいよ。ちょっと時間早いけど、こっち来てくれ。
Well, it's a little early, but come with me. Maybe my acting had been good enough, because Minio didn't seem concerned about my reaction. Relieved I followed him.
じゃーん、お前の好きなものフルコース。全部俺と和樹で作ったんだ。
Wait, what? Ta-da! A full course breakfast of stuff you like. Kazuki and I made it all.
しかも、驚くなかれ。なんと、手作りプリンもあるんだぞ。 そ
Oh,
うだ、すごいだろ。
homemade flan! Amazing, right? How did you have time to make that? I prepared myself mentally after hearing the conversation, but when I saw all the food lined up on the table, I was genuinely impressed. This is incredible. It must have been so much work for them to prepare all this in the morning. They did it for me. I'm so happy. Thank you both. Kazuki, thank you for trying so hard to make things you've never tried making before. I'd already been so happy to hear Minio and Kazuki's conversation, but now I felt so ecstatic I thought I would cry.
どんだけ感動してんだよ。オーバーじゃね。
Are you really that impressed? Aren't you overacting a little? Huh? Wait, am I?
お前、ひょっとして、
Don't tell me. Oh no, did they realize I was listening in?
昨日ろくに食わずに寝たんじゃないか。だから飢えてるってわけだ。
You went to bed last night without eating. You must be starving. Oh, yeah, that's right. My stomach's been growling for a while. Minio put his hand on my tummy, then
お
nodded.
かわりもあるからな。遠慮しねえでじゃんじゃん食え。
Oh, he just so casually puts his hand on my tummy. Yeah, I can tell. Don't hold back. Dig in. I will. Thanks. The three of us sat down for a delicious breakfast while chatting happily. The warmth of their kindness seemed to seep into my body and soothe me. A little one moment of like pure bliss in this game. After we finished breakfast, I saw Kazuki. Shit. I saw Kazuki off to school. As Mino and I walked to work together, I told him the things I hadn't been able to say yesterday. This time I've been painfully aware of how little I can do to help the people of Shinjuku. The next-day murders may have been an extreme circumstance, but the police managed to stop them, so people might have gotten their hopes up. My job isn't to solve the crimes, I'm just supposed to listen to people who are afraid of becoming victims. And when I try to think of what I really can do to ease their fears, I just feel powerless.
お前は捜査ができる刑事課に転校したいのか。
Then are you saying you want to become a detective who can solve those crimes? No, that's not what I mean. It was true that joining the investigation would give me some measure of confidence and make me feel like I was actually helping. But that wouldn't do anything to address people's fears. The people I've been listening to weren't victims, they were just regular people. It isn't that I want in on the case. The investigators directly working on the case had it much worse than I did. I was sure that the physical and mental demand on them, as well as the feeling of uselessness, were much
独
greater.
房の重要性はお前が一番知ってる。必要としてる人間がいるって自覚もあるだろ。
You know best of all why SRCPO is necessary. You know that there are people who need you.
それでもお前が不安なのは、もっと上を目指したいからだよな。
And you feel hopeless because you want to do even more for them, right? Yes. I firmly answered Minio's question. My job was to listen to their fears and worries, to open myself to the hearts of the people. I had always known that, and it wouldn't change. I'm feeling down, but I haven't given up. I want SRCPO to do more for our community. We could strengthen our focus on following up on reports, local patrols, and directly engaging the community about possible criminal activity. We're already doing that, but if we stepped up our efforts and coordinate with other presents, it could lead to more effective crime prevention. I hadn't fully formulated my plan yet, but I slowly told Minio what I was thinking. When I put it into words, I feel like what I want to do hasn't changed. Sorry, I know that I can't really do anything about it, and this must sound like whining, but actions come first, right? When I said that, Minio, who had been listening quietly, suddenly stood up. Then he turned to me and reached out his hand. What? He suddenly flicked my forehead, albeit lightly. I thought he slapped me. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Alright. But anywho, this is where we're gonna stop for today's episode. I really feel like I'm gonna end off with this 4-hour gameplay. It's gonna leave us on a damn cliffhanger for you guys. For me, I will continue on most likely after I finish recording every other game that I have on the list. But here we are, finally telling Minio about all of the thoughts that we've constantly had in our head that we didn't tell him because we didn't want to like bother him with it. And I feel like there's always that person in a relationship that usually like acts like MC. I am not MC. I would tell Tyler literally everything. MC is more likely Tyler, who has a hard time like telling their significant other their problems because they don't want to bother them with it. When in actuality, for me, you're not bothering me with it. I am here as your other half. I'm here to listen, and I am here to also work things out if I can somehow help along with the stress. But hopefully MC will learn to depend on me a little bit more. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.